It's day 14 of yoga camp, and today we let go of the reins and just go with the flow. There are times in our journey where God is going to tell us to go. There will be an undeniable yes, and we'll know that it's the right decision, that God's hands are in it, and that we should go and do His will. I know it's cliche, but for me, I had that undeniable yes when I met my fiance. I had gone through a lot of bad relationships and made some selfish decisions and was kind of thinking maybe I'd be a nun when I met Eddie, and we just connected right away. And I remember praying that God would take him out of my path because I knew that I was prone to falling quickly and I just didn't want to make the same mistake again. But God just kept nudging me forward, and He was saying, yes, He's the one, and He definitely is. However, there are also times where God's answer is unmistakably no. Proverbs 16:9 says, "In their hearts humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps." Sometimes we like to think that we have our whole lives planned out, but for some reason we keep getting doors slammed in our faces. Often that's a sign that we've gotten so caught up in our own plans that we've forgotten all about God's plan. I told the story previously about how God had motivated me to become a teacher, and I knew that that was His plan for my life, but along the way my own selfish desires started to get in the way. And I had my bachelor's degree, but one of my dreams was always to live in St. Augustine, so I thought I'd apply at Flagler. And even though it was going to take me an unnecessary amount of time, I decided to apply and I got accepted. So I started looking for financial aid. Nothing. But I wanted to live in St. Augustine, so I started to look for a job. Nothing. So it was on the way home one day that I saw a billboard for an educator preparation program near my home. And it was obvious to me then that God was saying no to St. Augustine. There will be times in your journey where God says yes, and there will be times when God says no. But it's the mark of our faith what we do in those situations. Do we force our own will, or do we follow God's will? Today's mantra is simply, go with the flow.